We're in 2018 Post-Trade Forum in Gibson Hall in London. Big themes have been digitalisation, collaboration and cooperation in the industry. What is blockchain, what is DLT, cyber security.
Good afternoon everybody. Welcome to Gibson Hall today. This is our glimpse into the future and we have some interesting speakers from the industry.
How is banking going to look like in 2035? What technology will they use? What's the regulatory frame to this? How will people use banking? What this would mean for the post-trade service sector? Technology will play an immensely important role, but let's not forget political trends, socio-economic trends, trends related to the environment that will shape our markets to an equal significant degree.
We are living in a very, very exciting time. Artificial intelligence helps us to understand the complexity of the world around us and to cut it, and it helps us to get faster to the relevant discussions.
We have a panel here in London on collaboration in the post-trade space. We're reaching out to our community and beyond to talk about the issues we see transforming the market at the moment and where we think we can help the market in terms of stability and efficiency.
There are plenty of examples in the post-trade arena of successful cooperation and also failed cooperation. So what I'd like to do is see what's worked in the past and see if that can help inform where we think things are going to go in the future.
I think change is exciting in itself. It contains a lot of opportunities, and I think we see that. It comes with a bit of frustration, usually, right? And sometimes you feel like you're taking one step back as you're progressing. But I do think we're progressing at a great speed, and that is exciting in itself.
Everyone has an idea of what digitization is, but it's not necessarily the same idea.
In the context we are working, when we talk about digitization, then usually it's the use of either a high-touch kind of system or application on the front side, on the buy side, where clients receive new functionality or new systems, or it is, in our context, on the post-trade side, the uses of DLT, or at least the experiments of DLT we are doing at the moment.
It was very interesting to hear that most of these technologies have been around for a long time, maybe with different names. Blockchain and DLT is suddenly kicked off now. If these technologies have been around for so long, what triggered that?
Today we are talking about cyber security. That's a multi-dimensional challenge for institutions. So it's not just about talking about attacks. It's also talking about costs, talking about collaboration, talking about technology, about justification of attacks. So it's quite more behind it.
It's pretty difficult to cope with all these technologies, to understand the risks they are exposed and to mitigate those risks. Companies have to think about to develop internally people into this direction or to do something.
I would like to introduce you to my favorite hacker tool in a hacker's arsenal. You may see the red title bar. It's called Gmail. And if I press a button on my Gmail, on my phone, what I can do is impersonate someone and try and defraud a company. And that's something that a lot of companies experience.
Everyone, thank you very much for your time. We'll draw close to the events today. You've made this event worthwhile, and it's a pleasure to see so many of you here today. Thank you very much indeed, everybody. Thank you.